Hey guys, Subharaj here, and I'm back with a bit of a lesson video. Now, if you're like me, who's like fairly lazy, so whenever I'm playing a gig where it's mostly gonna be a repertoire of some blues tunes, some rock and roll tunes, I don't like carrying pedals. I don't like carrying my processor. I just like a little amp, that has some overdrive, some reverb in it. So right now, I have this tone dialed in. I'm basically playing my FGN. What was it called? Yeah, this is the NCLS 30 RBF. It's basically like a 50s LP style guitar with Seymour Duncan, whole lot of humbuckers on it. And I'm plugged directly into my Laney Cub Super 12 combo amp that's down there. It's mic'd up with a Sennheiser E609. So I basically have some overdrive on, as you can hear, right? It's just a straight ahead overdrive tone with some reverb coming straight from the amp. The EQ on the amp is all 12 o'clock. So that's really what you're hearing over here. And this is the tone that you have. So now, what if we need like more of a cleaner tone, right? Throughout my experience as a music educator, I have often seen that in this kind of situation, again, like I should be clear that what I'm about to show is not going to work in every single situation, of course. But then let's say you're playing a tune like Cocaine, and you need it to clean up a little bit. You need your tone to just clean up a slight bit. That is where just fiddle with your tone knob, Here, like. And I just bring that down halfway. Already cleans up a bit more. And it's just a clean tone. Yeah, so as you saw, that sort of cleans it up, right? And once you have that kind of a clean tone, you can... And then you can get like a little bit of a cool kind of trick, which is often used by a lot of rock players. So you get quite a bit of dynamic range from your tone, right? Now, if you have a guitar like this where you have a separate tone and volume knob for each pickup. Again, mind you, I have no coil tap on this particular guitar. So just raw humbuckers. That's what you're hearing. So you can even like set up your pickups differently. Let's say I want to use my bridge pickup as more of like a really gnarly kind of high gain thing, right? So I just keep the volume full. Right, so I got like my full gain going on over there. But like when I go to the bridge pickup, I want a little bit more of like a clean kind of thing. So maybe bring in a bit more gain. And that helps you bring your chords a little bit more to life, right? Like, for example, when you're trying to solo or even if you're just noodling around, you're not just going to be playing single note, right? So on. You also probably want to play some chords. And the kind of dynamics you're using on your right hand, if your tone or your amp or your guitar is sort of working with you over there, then you just have more control over it. You're just a lot more immersed with the sound that you're trying to create in that moment, right? Let's say here I have more of a clean kind of sound on the neck pickup, and then once I go to the bridge, and then once I'm on the bridge, right. In fact, you can even sort of go more towards that sort of jazz kind of sound, right? but hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea about it. Now, while we're in that topic, let's also sort of talk about dynamics in general, like your right hand dynamics. You can really make a guitar speak. A guitar is a very expressive instrument, especially if you have a bit of overdrive on your amp. And like this particular amp is a tube amp, so it's got a little bit of warmth to it. As the tubes become hotter, the tone sort of, I don't know how it changes, but like I don't know, it just creates a little bit more. I don't even know what I like about it, but I like something about it. Maybe if you know what a tube amp does, maybe comment down below and educate me a little bit. Let's go back to the, what was I even talking about? Yeah, let's go back to the dynamics part. So now, how hard or soft you are going to hit the strings is going to make a difference in your sound. Let's say I bring in a little bit of that volume knob. So you can really get quite a bit of dynamic range, and especially if you do the same thing with the neck pickup, you get a bit more warmth in your tone, and the tone just sounds a little fatter by nature, right? So on. So yeah, hopefully that was a useful set of tips for you. Next time you're trying to play live, maybe try this out, and you might have to take lesser equipments to your gigs, right? But again, I'm just gonna mention this to you again. This is obviously not gonna work on every single situation. It is very context based. You gotta make sure that everything that I showed you is contextually relevant to what you're trying to play with your band, or whether you're trying to play solo, whatever it is. You gotta consider that first, and then use these tips if it helps. Now, if this video helped you, consider liking the video, consider sharing it, and please do consider subscribing to the channel. That really helps. There are more tutorials as well. There are also more playthrough videos. There are also unboxing and review videos. Feel free to go around my channel. And yeah, if you have some further questions regarding this or anything else, feel free to comment down below. And lastly, I am a music educator, a full-time music educator. If you want to take private lessons with me, online or offline, please get in touch with me. My details are in the description below. I'll also add it somewhere on the screen here or there. And you can get in touch with me and I'll give you all the details necessary. And yeah, so thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.